If I had to say just one word that described my experience as a first-gen student at Stockton, I would say it was about opportunity.
Unique.
Supported.
Involvement.
Difficult. Atypical.
Oblivious.
Busy.
Different.
Resiliency.
It's been transformative.
Ongoing.
Purposeful.
So I chose that word because I think my purpose in figuring out what it meant to be a first-gen student and figuring out how to be successful in college is to make sure that other students now don't have such a difficult experience.
Personally, I believe that the needs of the first-generation students at Stockton is a strong support system.
Definitely guidance. As much guidance as possible.
Guidance, and they need a good support system.
Definitely support.
They need support from a number of different areas. It may be academic support, but it may also be emotional and social support or financial support very often. And they need opportunity.
Our needs are to be supported and to feel support from many other people that represent almost a parent figure.
I really was reliant, as are all first-gen students, on the sensitivity and the support of the institution. For those institutions that do not provide that, first-gen students just don't do well. For those that do, like Stockton, I think it does extremely well.
The most rewarding part of being a first-gen student has been telling my family how cool college is and filling them in on some new things that I've learned.
The most rewarding part is, I think, making my family proud, because my parents never got to have that full experience, you know? And so being a first-gen student is like, I finally get to experience that, and I think they're also kind of experiencing that through me. I think the most rewarding part of everything is seeing how proud I've made my family. I think that's my favorite part.
Being able to tell my grandmother how college is. I got to finally get her on the AC campus to meet, people from the Engelberg Scholarship, to see the AC campus and see what it's like. And she was just so happy for me, and that really, really cemented it all together for me.
Being able to feel very achieved for everything I've accomplished, because I've had to overcome a lot of obstacles to get where I am today.
It's been being able to help other students who had the same initial fear coming into college that I had, because I'm a Talon now, so I help out all of the students coming in for orientation and everything, and they hear that I'm a first-generation student, and that makes them immediately feel way better.
Not only experiencing the transformative effects of higher education, but to be able to transfer it, to share it with other members of my family. I have three younger sisters, all who pursued a college education successfully after me. All three have master's degrees.
Because I have cousins who are right after me, and they're entering college now. So being on top of them, saying like, did you do your FAFSA? Did you do the different things that you need to do? Are you going to club meetings? Are you joining organizations? Are you becoming leadership in these organizations? Are you leading a legacy for not even just our family name, just for yourself?
One piece of advice that I would give first-gen students would be to definitely ask for help.
Study hard, it goes a long way. It's kind of obvious.
To be open-minded, to embrace the opportunity to be pioneers.
Love who you are, love that you're a first-gen student, because I rock this First Ospreys band every day. It never leaves my wrist, so I'm proud of being a first-gen.
I would say definitely use your resources here at Stockton.
Just be yourself and get out there. Like, if you're coming into college, everybody else is looking for, their group too.
Don't be afraid to really jump in.
But I think it's so important for them to know, get involved, ask questions. I imagine they're so overwhelmed with flyers on the walls and emails, but they have the world at their fingertips. There's so many different poets and events and dance events on campus, and it's all free. All you have to do is just get exposed and take it in and try something new or try a new food. It's like there's no other time in your life when all you have to do is just try something new.
Take a step. That first step out of your room is your biggest step. That first step into a meeting, that first step into the library, that first step into the cafeteria, that first step to talk to a friend. Like, every time you take that first step, it just leads to your ladder of success.
Ask questions. That would probably be my biggest advice. Ask questions, And don't be scared of whatever the question might be.
Or let us know what they need. And also let us know when things are going well, because it's important to know that just because you're first gen does not mean that you're going to be struggling. It just means that you might.
This is a great place to be a first-gen student. Why? Because we care about you. We have so many programs. It's critically important that you avail yourself of them so that you become more well-rounded, more whole, more connected to the entire experience at the university.